Okay, welcome back. We are now on episode 20. It seems like I just keep learning something new or making new mistakes all the time. So I tried to use the same recording program to do some other recording, and plugged in a microphone and tried to change the defaults, and I did not change it back. There's no way to set, I guess, um, like a profile or something so I can have it one way for recording games and another way for recording me playing guitar. So, anyways, the entire last session I had no audio, and that makes it really useless and boring. So that whole session is wasted, which is fine because I guess the one main battle in the mountains was just frustrating me, and I felt like I'm getting to the point where all I'm doing is justifying why I'm, if not rage quitting, at least giving up too early, too easy, and starting over battles. But I mean, hey, this is my game. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you are too. You can see me make mistakes. You can laugh at me. You can mock me. You can enjoy me. You can steal my justifications. Just as long as you're having a good time, and I hope you enjoy when you start playing. If you're playing, or when you go and play, I hope you enjoy it as well. And you'll have your own threshold on where you get frustrated, and when you restart a battle, not restart the whole game, or when you restart the whole game for that matter. Anyways, so I did manage to get it back to the place where we were. So we will now continue at that moment and continue through the campaign. So we will keep going. All right. Barry's coming back. Um, they're going to get here and prepare to go in. We are finishing up the militia here. And it's still not done. I think they'll be done next round. I did decide to let Steven continue doing militia because if Buns is fully rested up, then we can go directly to healing and she'll have a lot more energy. Although at this point, with her being this close to full, now we'll go ahead and have her train militia. Especially since Ira's dropped all the way down to 85. So this, if I recall correctly, this will definitely um, have the militia trained at 2100. Everyone's still moving around, so there's really nothing to change here. We'll go ahead and save as healing up and repairing. Actually, it's more training. That's okay. It'll fall into that category. All right, let's continue for another hour. Okay, if you remember, we did this before. Basically, we'll just do the dodge trick, have them move up. There we go. Bring them back in immediately. No time passes. But they jump all the way to the other corner, like so. Teleport. And then they just move on out that direction. I don't know why going off the sides is easier than going off the top, but all right. So now we'll continue to 2100, and then there are, they're done. All right, so we definitely spread out so we can see where all the bad guys are. Now, that's the group that came, and before we restarted, we had a real big frustrating time with Steven still being very injured, them not having very good weapons. Um, I have decided that because I want to kind of change the order of things. I want them to invade down here earlier. We are going to go ahead and try to take. Um, well, spoiler alert, we already know this. When we get to here, Skyrider will tell us about a SAM site that's right here. So we're going to go and try and invade the SAM site tonight. That means I want to get them healed up as much as possible before that time. So, Fun to the doctor. Ira's good to go to the doctor. We'll let Steven just be a patient at this point. He's at 61. We'll see how much he gets in an hour. I think with both of them doing it, Ira and Buns, it's a total of 39. Um, it should go up. Let's just make a guess, right? So 39. Um, let's say it goes up 5 points, goes up to 66, which is not great. Still really injured, but when we go over attack here, I'll explain more about that. All right. So everyone else, they're still going here to rest to land. Do not have the ability to heal, but they can rest up, and then they will be coming to a battle up in this area. Okay, let's continue on to. Everyone should be good to go. Let's continue on to 2200. I'm Okay, so now if they were to go in here, so I know I want to always attack, not always, but I usually want to attack before dawn. So it's only an hour and 29 minutes. So if we leave at 3 in the morning, they should still get there by 4:40, by 4:30. If we wait until 4 in the morning, they get there at 5:30. It's still dark, but it's starting to get light. So we will have them leave no later than 3 in the morning. So I guess since we don't have healing to worry about, basically it's just letting them rest up, since they don't have a med kit to heal up. So all they need to do is rest up. And so I guess as soon as they're rested up, they're not going to heal without a med kit. It takes much longer. You heal like a point a day, 24 hours without a med kit. So we'll just put them all on training. Let's get them all loaded up. He's fully loaded. He's fully loaded. He's fully loaded. So they're all good to go. They're resting. They're still healing. Yes, we're going to try and get them to 66. We just did that. They're going to come in and land probably before the time is up, before the 2200 comes up. So let's continue on to 2200. Although we'll probably stop there before we get there. Oh, and blood cats. Okay, so if we don't like this, if it doesn't work out, we can always avoid them by going back and having them just reverse course for about 3 minutes. So we'll see how well we can do the blood cats. One of the things that I want to do with blood cats is um, sometimes they miss on their first shot, and when you don't actually go into with blood cats with the regular enemy, as soon as you enter the sector, you're in combat mode. You cannot save. With blood cats, you don't go into combat mode until they see you and attack. So you can actually save and maybe try and run away, whatever. But you get a couple of shots at it if you save immediately. Okay, so we saved. Now they see us. Yes. So you move out of range, right? And that's basically what I did. So now I moved out of range. That makes us a lot safer. We can actually totally, unless we bump into him down here, we can probably actually leave the whole sector without a fight. So let's do this. Since we think we're good to go, let's see if we can get, to save it as a battle prep, let's see if we can do a fight with him and see what happens. No, they're not attacking at all. It's going to be useful to punch somebody. There you go. Yeah. Owls don't like free damage, right? There you go. Oh, so now he got to react because, dadgummit, I thought I could run up and punch him. Yes. Jump over. Yes. I don't know if we want to punch him in this case. So he gets a when he sees you see him, you get a reaction, but then he can see you and get a reaction too. Basically, we're just experimenting a little bit, trying to figure out. Oop, no, I don't know how they decide who they're going to target. Sometimes it might be the weakest person, might be the least agile. All right, this is not working. So we're just going to go ahead and go to the battle prep and see if we can get out of here totally unscathed. Nope, we can't. All right, so now though, we should get a good beat down in. Yes. 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 And even though he's roaring in shock and outrage, it doesn't actually um, alert any of the other ones. Wasted a point. It can also be a good time to use the knives, throwing knives, increase your dexterity. Should be able to punch him there. Nope, it's going to make me run another point. Okay, he should be stunned now and should not be able to. Oh, I could have used the crowbar, but we should actually kill him before. And even if we don't kill him, there's enough hits here that he will definitely fully be stunned. Just letting him take a few shots so that Ocelot can get the kill shot in. No, come on, and get a little more. Okay. Running does make more noise than walking. Movement also tends to attract attention. One of the reasons, other reasons why I don't really want to fight them is we're low on ammo, right? So if they were to charge at us, um, you'd have to shoot them to make before they got close to make sure that you avoided damage. And I just don't have the ammunition to do that. I don't really even feel like I have the ammunition to shoot it and take a shot to attract them. So we are going to put that down as a successful battle and go ahead and leave them behind. That's we never run into the blood cats before, so it really is to a certain extent random the direction they go. If it's like the same one moving around, because I had noticed before once that like there was a blood cat that I was here and I avoided and went there and then ran into them and avoided them and then they actually followed me into here. So it does seem like they do move around in a pack. So it's possible that these blood cats could appear, if they overtake us in the mountains at some point in the hills. Okay, so we're at 2200. They've got nothing else to change. They're still resting up. Ira's still doing well as a doctor, still full. Buns is still full. Steven, okay, he only added 2 points. Well, let's go ahead and since he's almost fully rested up, he's got very few points, but let's go ahead and add his ability in there, the Doctor 2, that's 7 more. So hopefully they'll get to 68 this time, right? Makes you wonder if even letting it go to 2201 maybe makes a huge difference in how much healing it does. Maybe a full hour gives you twice as much than just 59 minutes. I don't know. But again, we'll save as healing up and repairing. Let's continue to 2300 and see what happens. Reach the destination. There he is. No. There's my baby. What's up? She looks fine, Cap. There's my baby. She looks fine, Cap. Or something like that. I can't remember the second line, but the first one. Sure shooting, that's what he says. She is evil. Driven, there's just certain lines that you kind of know. Oh, we didn't make it up far enough. My fault. So I've never actually seen him refuse to go someplace because he doesn't have enough fuel. But he always does have to come back here for fuel. He won't hang around for very long because of fuel concerns. But you can play with that. If we ever have to adjust his timing, we'll show you that. Um, right. So anywhere that's red, if the helicopter flies, it costs 1,000 per square. And either where it's green, it's 100 per square. So I mean, obviously, you can't like this. You would not be able to afford to fly anywhere. It's like, yeah, these are the mines, right? You wouldn't be able to afford to fly anywhere. But in addition, anytime you fly anywhere red, um, there's a chance that one of the SAMs will shoot at you. It could, so like I don't know. If these areas are green, we wanted to go one in the red just to save a little bit of time because it was desperate to get over here to the west. Yes, you could fly one or two squares in, um, but not only is it more expensive, but there's a chance that the SAMs will fire, and if they fire, it can damage the helicopter. In which case, he'll head directly back to base. I don't know. I think he takes the people with him, so he doesn't even land to drop you off. He just heads back, and so then you wasted your whole time. Or it can actually destroy the chopper, and if that happens, then everybody on board is dead. So for the most part, you really want to stay out of the red. Okay, so now I can bring Barry down. I'm just going to let him rest and not be a patient because I want to see how much it adds to Stephen by the time we get to that. By the time we finish the whole hour. Okay, so everything's still going fine. Nothing really changed at this point because we started up at 2200. We don't want to change except at the hour to get a full amount of the benefit. Okay. He just went up 2 points. Seems really bad to have, when you have 18, that's 37, and it was 39, and then 46 healing. It seems kind of meager to only go up that little amount, but that's what it is. So um, we'll let her continue for a little bit longer at this. And maybe part of it is that they also have, Buns and Ira have to heal themselves too. So maybe it'll pick up speed once they're out. But we also got to bring in Barry. And that's going to slow things down too. So Steven is at 65. Barry's at 61. We'll see where they're at midnight. And just because if things go wrong, we'll just do a battle prep right here instead of redoing the healing and training up, healing and repairing. Okay, let's go to 2400 or 0000. All right, that's interesting because so it's a good thing I did a battle prep, but because we took the time um, with the blood cats, that slowed us down enough that that group moved here. So that totally changes things. So now we're already in a different timeline than we were before. So that's nice. I like that. I like to do things different. I like some surprises. This has a slightly different. Um, I hope we still get the one in the mountain area. I'd like to show you what that's like. But so in this one, the best thing we want to do is start here at this corner. There's going to be some bad guys in this area. We kind of want to get off the map here and come back in. Although with only six, it's not that bad. So let's start over here. See if the bad guy's there. See if we can beat him up and take his gun. Because we do need guns. But there's no guy here. Because there's so few, they didn't. It's when there's like 16 that you'll have like three guys up in this area. Because I have run into 16 enemies. So we're going to go ahead and do the repositioning. Take them off the edge. Oh, wait, there's somebody to the southeast. So we can go and try and find that guy. Might as well. We can always restart the battle, right? Since we really are just into it, just started into it. And he's only got a pistol. All right, forget it. Okay, we're going to reposition, and here's why. Now, I don't know if that locks in before when we did some other attacks, the types of weapons that they'd come out with were different every time. I don't know if this um, going off the edge and coming back in resets their weapon mix. I don't know, but we will do this as a temporary retrograde action. And one of the reasons why I do this is coming back in. There should be actions. I shouldn't say should be. It depends on. I have to distribute them all across here. But when there's more enemies, and the times I've been in here before, there's been at least 12. There will be an enemy right here that we can take out, grab his weapon, and not this time. Yes. Yes. All right, interesting. All right, so actually we can leave Thor back here. Just go hunting with three of us. I don't. All right, that didn't work. So that time there was somebody in that position. It wasn't when we came over, but when we came back, it did. All right. So he was there. We just didn't get the right jump on him. I didn't put him in the right position. So we need to go a little bit farther north. So if we see the guy, then we should get the jump on him by higher. Um, yeah, up in this corner up here. We should get the jump on him by higher level. Okay, he's still a little bit farther away though. Try to sneak up around his backside. Oh, she made noise. That's going to mess things up. And he made a lot of noise. He's no use. So he probably heard that. He's probably gonna come look and fire at us, but we'll see what happens. Yep. 'Cause he made too much noise. Stumbling around in the dark. You do tend to make noise. Moving from grass to the um, gravel tends to make noise. There we go. And he has a gun too. Probably a shotgun, which will just really irritate the crap out of me. But and to make sure there's no worries, we're going to use this crowbar to totally, because that way he goes down. He can't get anything. So we'll just let him stay there out of combat. And usually, if running there to punch, and it takes four to punch, is enough, then five extra is enough to grab. So yeah, or four extra is enough to grab. The difference between punching is 16, grabbing is 20. Then we got another. So this is actually okay, right? Definitely a Mini 14 is not bad. It's in much better condition than that one. So that already makes better because it's less likely to jam, and also gives him a lot. We're not worried about ammo anymore. You got a dexterity point. That's good. Um, I think she's wouldn't hurt to let her get another punch in. He's got plenty of ammo. All right. There's no reason to not to reposition, come back in and try and get another rifle if there's a guy there. So we could still use better weapons than, more longer range. So let's go ahead and do that. Temporary retrograde action. Come back in with only five guys to get. Start up here again. And no, nobody's there this time. But we can at least give Thor a rifle this time, and maybe he can make the difference. I think we're going to try is if we see somebody hear some noise, we're going to have Ocelot take that energy booster, see if it gives them enough energy to actually take someone out. But of course, usually if you are in someone's area 2 turns, they start to get bored, walk, and move. So can't wait too long. I don't like him being in the lead. Hi. So, since it took this long to do it, let's go ahead and try this to see if it works. Yes. Okay, only got 4 points. Um, Yes. Let's see if he walks away because we should get a big boost up like 37 points if he doesn't walk away. And he doesn't. Here we go. So 31. That's still good enough, I think. Yeah, we should get in 3 hits with the crowbar. That should definitely be good enough. Unless there's somebody else nearby and shoots us, in which case we'll start over. And he missed once. And it didn't knock him out. Just kind of crazy. So maybe I should move them up one space. So all right, we'll have to start this over again because he's going to definitely is going to take me out, right? Probably draw a knife and won't even have a chance at the weapon. I don't know why 2 hits with yes with a crowbar didn't take him out. Usually it knocks him out. You know, if he just stopped with 2 hits, I probably would have done it. And with the 2 shots with just 11 points, probably would have stuck with it. But that was too much damage. That likely was an SKS. But it would have been it definitely was a 7.62 Warsaw Pact weapon. If it was the Type 93, probably would have done let's go ahead and try and see if we can just try one more time, see if we can get a guy there for us to ambush. But if that had been a Type 95, sorry, he would have done a burst round against me. I also can't believe I hit him twice that he had enough to fire 3 shots from it. That doesn't seem right either. Nope. Yes. Oh, and I forgot to give the extra weapon to Thor. So first place to look is over here. Something's lying there. Yeah, it's a rock. There's no guy there. So just come down alongside the road. Because last time there was a guy here, right? So there's a good chance there'd be another guy there. Oh, did not expect that. So this is kind of new to me, right? Not used to just going up against 6 guys in this area. It's kind of different. Oh yeah, keep forgetting to give him the weapon as a backup. Okay, nothing there. Come down here, see if he's down this area. Oh, stop. I want Ocelot in the lead. Well, at this point, if he was there, he would have already shot at us, I think. Not seeing any bad guys. It's kind of crazy.
Yes.
Well, I don't want him in the lead.
Yes. Yes.
The white shirt threw me off. There's highly likely to be other people here, but since he's got his back turned, let's, let's try that again. Bring her up. I'll go up one. Bring her up two.
Yes.
Okay, I'm 27. So that's stand up is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 13 is not enough.
Yes.
I'll do one more. Bring her up. Give him that.
Yes.
Now he should have 31 points. Now, if he turns around and shoots at us, well, then I'm going to start it over, right? But
Jawohl.
at least we'll save some points that way. Okay, he turned around, but he did not because it's because of his night sight. He did not see me because of Ocelot's night sight. Then the bad guy did not see me. So this will all mess up again if there is a bad guy within hearing range of this. If they all clustered on this side of the screen, so we'll see. Yep, there it is. Let's see, he even missed that shot. Okay, that knocked him out. So we could run out of that guy's range. Start running up. Just to be prepared. Maybe we can get something. Because that amount of damage, I'll accept that amount of damage to get a rifle. Now, if he runs up and shoots me and does 40 points, then we'll start over again. But 11. I can't even do a. That got him.
Yes.
Now let's see if it's even a worthy rifle to get. It might not be. In which case the damage is not worth it. So we'll see. Thompson, no. So that's not worth the damage. Not worth waiting to see if anything else is going on. I hope this doesn't end up being a lengthy, boring session for you guys. Now this is interesting because I can take out that guy with a couple headshots. Okay. And then these guys should be able to punch him. So there's a chance he might drop something already. Oh man. The fact that he missed, it's frustrating. Let's have her run to there. Oh, why did he Run. Okay, that was good enough. And I think what we'll do as well, since he's down, we're going to have MD run up here and be defense in case someone else runs up. MD should be able to see first. Should have done one more. Should be able to take a shot at anybody that comes up first. If anybody shows up. Yeah, see, there's somebody to the southeast right now. So if he's in good shape, we're going to have him grab the weapon, whatever it might be. And it's another, okay. Mini 14 is not great because we already have one. We already have two. Okay. Because he heard somebody to the south, we're going to have Ocelot run up. Yeah, see, he sees somebody there. So now we can have him. That at least reduces this guy's chance of being able to hurt. And actually now we can actually, yeah, get closer to him. Oh, man. I wish he'd hit with that shot. He's MD's going to take some damage, I think. This guy's laying down. It's close range. He's probably going to get hit. We'll see. And he's got pretty good armor, so we'll see. So we'll see. Not bad armor. 23. I should have had him kneel down or lay down. Healing yourself always starts with 5 points, although he won't actually heal this round. I did. Oh no, the reason why is because we went to the immediately to the other mode. Okay, so should have been nice to get another. Man, he got some damage. Should have been nice to get another SKS. That would have been worth that damage. Not sure this is.
Yes.
We still have 3 guys to hunt. We took out no 2 guys to hunt. So let's see if we can avoid taking any other damage. I will accept this, much as I don't want to. Yeah, 2. It would have been a really good gun, and if MD hadn't taken damage, I probably would have gone off the edge and saved it before hunting the last 2. Just because no, you never know where they're going to pop up. No use, no reason to take any unnecessary risks. Sometimes a guy down here. Not there's usually a guy over here. There he is. Let's just take him out. That sure looked like he dropped. That sure looked like he. Keep talking over my guys. That sure looked like he dropped a weapon. We'll see. Ooh, this is dangerous. Okay, so if he didn't drop a weapon, we're starting over. Maybe I should have moved back instead. Oh, we got an SKS. Ooh, we got two SKSs. All right. So yeah, we're gonna take that damage. That's already really good. Two SKSs now. I mean, boy, that gives us all the defensive weapons we need, and they're in pretty good shape too. So give that to him. That to her. And take that as a backup to get him a helmet. I get a little more ammo. Start to spread these out a little bit. Oh, he didn't even have one, so okay, I'm giving that. Throw the rock away. I don't think you're supposed to be able to use it to attract the enemy. I don't know how to do that. I've never had it work for me. I'm a little bit low on ammo, to tell you the truth. So I'll just let him continue with that. We'll spread this ammo out among the others. What are the other two? Fair. Actually, probably 20 rounds is plenty. We probably have enough for this to be in play um, for Mad Dog. Right, but we're going to take that. That was worth the damage. I don't want to try and do that one over again. The chances of getting two SKSs are nil, almost impossible. We don't need that many rifles though, so since we will probably come back along this route, we will go ahead and drop some of the no, because they'll steal the equipment when they go through. Okay. That much damage also slows us down a little bit, I think. Successful battle, but we might get another battle, so we'll do battle prep and go to 2400. Okay, so at 2400, they're pretty well rested up. Let's go ahead and send them. And for these people, all right, I'm going to stop now.